All right. You can tell she's very fit. All right. She squats, right? A little bit.
More. I haven't barbell squatted in a while.
So she hasn't done a lot of barbell squats. We're going to do it today. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, well, today's going to be different. Stand sideways on the wood platform. Okay? So first thing I want her to do is get about a shoulder width stance. Okay? A little bit wider. Okay? Now, I want her to turn her toes out to about a 30-degree angle out. Okay? Now, I'm doing this because when you turn your toes out, all right, or let me back up. If I squat with my toes straight ahead, what happens is I squat and my femurs get in the way of my torso, and I can't squat as low, and sometimes you lose tension in the back, okay? So if I have her widen her feet just a little bit and turn her toes out, and push her knees out as she squats, that's going to get her femurs out of the way, and she's going to be able to get in a much more lower squat with a stable spine, okay? A lot of people can get low like this, but their backs end up rounding at the bottom, okay? We don't want that. So her toes are going to be about 30 degrees. Good. And I want you to put your hands together like you're going to pray. All right? Now, leading with your chest, okay, I want you to point your chest towards the ground, and then right after that, drive your hips back, and I want you to shove your knees open. Pause right there. Put your elbows in between your knees. Kind of push them open a little bit. Come up just a little bit. Right there. Good. See that, guy? Hold that. That looks pretty good, right, guys? Okay? So this is the angle. Notice, you're probably not used to being this bent over on the squat, are you? It's going to feel really weird, okay? So you're very bent over, but she's got a nice straight spine. Hips are open, okay? Now, when she comes out of this, okay, I don't want her to raise her chest up, okay? I want her to keep her spine in line and strong, and I want her to use her hips. I want her to use her hips to get out of the bottom. So I'm going to put my hand right here in her tailbone, and I want you to push your hips up against my hand. Go. And that's how you come out of the bottom of the squat. Okay? Let's do 3 more. Down. Pry the knees open. Pause for a second. Come up just a little bit. About right there. Good. So you want this hip crease just below the patella. Okay? Push up. 2. Good. 1 more like that. Down. Good. And up. Good. Now this time, okay, she's going to do a couple more. We're getting a workout today. All right? I want her to work on bracing her core. Okay? So, I want you to take a big, deep breath. Fill your belly full up of air. Okay? And then, once your belly's full of air, act like you're going to blow the air out, but then cut it off with your throat. So it's like that. Or flex your stomach like someone's getting ready to punch you in the stomach. Okay? If nobody's ever been punched in the stomach before, let me know. I'll send Jamal around, give you guys a feeling of what it's like to brace right there. Okay? So before you squat, big deep breath, tighten your gut like I'm going to hit you. Do your squat. Good. Hips up a little bit, more bent over. There you go. Push up. Good. Now I want you to do 2 more, but I don't want you to pause at the bottom. Okay? We're not doing pause squats. I want you to hit what's called a stretch reflex. Okay? So think of like a basketball bouncing off the ground. You want to hit your depth, get the stretch reflex from your abductors, glutes, and hamstrings, and bounce out of the bottom with your hips driving. Okay? This time, go ahead and go without me. Up. Good. A little bit more bent over. Remember, chest goes forward, hips come back. Up. Good. 1 more. Up. Good. Relax. Good. Give her a round of applause. That was awesome. Very good. Very good. Okay? 1 more thing. I'm going to use you again. 1 more. Turn sideways. Okay? Legs a little wider, toes out. We don't do ass to grass squats when we do low bar. Okay? And let me show you why. Notice she was going too low, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But if you go too low, what tends to happen is your lower back relaxes. Okay? Your core can relax, and you get what's called sometimes either a butt wink or a kind of hunch in your back, okay? For the low bar squat, we just want you to get below parallel and then come right back up. And again, we're not pausing, we're not hanging down. So when she goes too low, go ahead and go too low. Okay, see how her tailbone went down? Come back up. Do that 1 more time, go really low. Okay? See how her butt winked? Okay? We don't want the wink, okay? So I want her, come back up, stay more bent over, be more bent over than you want to be. Don't go as low. Wait till you hear me say up. Your cue is up, okay? Once I say up, that means you've hit depth. Up. Again. Up. One more. Up. Good. Good job. Give her a round of applause again. Good job. All right. We don't need racks for this one, but I want you to partner up with somebody, okay? And me, Jamar, and Johnny are going to be walking around, and I want you to practice what we just did, okay? So get with your partner, kind of use some of the cues maybe if you can remember some or come up with your own. We're going to be walking around helping you out, but partner up with somebody and start working through this, all right?